There's some things I want to say, but I'm not going to, since it's gonna affect my carbon footprint, and I don't want to bite me in the ass. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Troy Yeagan. We are back again, guys. Another one, back again with another Raw on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? The second week of Raw streaming on Netflix. After last week's critically acclaimed Monday Night Raw, we gotta talk about it, man. This Raw was better than last week. I'm sorry to say this. In terms of wrestling, top tier, man. Mwah. Like it was great. It was great. But without further ado, man, a lot of exciting stuff happened. An exciting debut. You know what I'm saying? A banger main event. Without further ado, man, let's get into the damn thing. We kick things off with the Second City Saint CM Punk coming on out to address, the crowd of his recent big win against Seth freaking Rollins at last week's main event on Netflix. He's looking forward to move past that, and he's officially declaring himself the damn fly. He's officially declared himself into the Royal Rumble match, and I kid you not, fam, this shit is already stacked as a month. About the star power in there is exuberant. You know what I'm saying, though. Oh, and he also made a few shots. Not only did he not declare himself for the Royal Rumble, he made a few interesting shots at John Cena, who, was one of the first to declare himself into the Royal Rumble, his last Royal Rumble, that being. And he says a lot of interesting stuff. It'd be like, the history. You guys know of the history between John and CM. Legendary. He's like, I'm the only one that can see you, which is just insane to say. But hey, man, it's CM Punk. What else are you going to do, man? The man has John Cena's number to a T. And he also declared that he might be seeing him to the Royal Rumble. Oh, dude, that interaction is going to be golden, fam. To think, he also declared that he's going to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania, as he wanted to finish off. Seth freaking Rollins came out, and of course, CM Punk not being pleased about that at all. He said he'd much rather prefer Rhea Ripley to interrupt him. So Seth Rollins got in the ring, and he chat up with, he was talking to CM Punk, of course, and said that last week was one of the worst losses I've ever taken in my entire life. I've lost a lot of matches. I've lost a lot of title matches, but that loss in particularly, it somehow hits a little different. You know what I'm saying? It hits different. And not only did Seth Rollins came out to address that loss, he also declares himself into the Royal Rumble, saying that he's not only going to win the Royal Rumble, but he's going to stop CM Punk from winning the Royal Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania. It's already stacked up as it is. To think it was gonna be, to think it was not gonna be stacked enough. Drew McIntyre came out and addressed that he will also be declaring himself into the Royal Rumble, just to stop one specific person. It's not CM Punk, it's not Seth Rollins, it's Roman Reigns. He also came out to talk to Seth Rollins about the recent, bloodline situation of why he's not inserting himself into the situation, whereas he's the one that started it all. So he wanted, he came on out to talk to Seth to say that we need to stop Roman Reigns from regaining full power. He's already has the Ula Fala, so he has half of his power back. So now all he needs is the world title, and he's back into full power. So Drew McIntyre trying to stop that from happening, and he needed Seth Rollins' help. And we almost got a three-way brawl between these three, but Drew McIntyre is like, I have bigger things to worry about, like Roman Reigns. You guys can dabble all y'all want, but just know that I'll be entering the Royal Rumble to stop Roman Reigns from winning and him possibly winning the Royal Rumble. I'm excited for this. This Rumble is looking like, yes, sis, this could be top 5 Rumbles of all time. I kid you not. It's absolutely incredible to think that there's so much star power into this, and a certain final boss might be, making his, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm excited for that, but hey, man, what a time to be alive. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is the WWE debut of Penta. Ladies and gentlemen, I so want to say Penta El Cero Mero, but you know what I'm saying, though? It's Penta, just Penta. You know what I'm saying, though? What else can I say about this? This was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best Raw debuts, one of the best WWE debuts in a very, very long time. To the presentation, to the entrance, to the aura, bro. You could feel Penta, fam. You could feel that this man means business. And he went up against Chad Gable, and I must say this, I love the fact that Chad Gable is getting the trust from WWE to carry this responsibility of, being in the ring with one of the best in the world. Like, Penta if y'all don't know Pentagon Jr., Penta el cero miedo. You guys been living on the rock. This man is the real mother effing deal, and he showed you why he is what he says he is, and that is cero miedo. Because that was an absolute banger of a match. Chad Gable, you know what I'm saying, guiding him throughout the entire match. Not to say he guided him, but you know, Penta held his own in there. He had a little bit of a ring rust, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. It's understandable. He hasn't been in the ring for quite some time now, but he quickly adapted, and it goes to show that Chad Gable was the perfect first WWE opponent for Penta, and man, that allowed Penta to absolutely deliver. Both him and Chad delivered, man. They cooked in the entire match, and you could obviously tell that the crowd was way behind Penta. They're obviously already fell in love with him. I fell in love with him not from that moment. I've been following this guy, dog. Like this man is the real mother effing deal. If y'all know Lucha Underground Penta, that dude is not to be trifled with. You know what I'm saying? I bet Gunther is shitting bricks right now, bro, knowing that this man is in the same building as he is, man. You know what I'm saying, though? But at the end of it, man, all it took was the sacrifice. The sacrifice, that deadlock thing with the hand, and then he pulls it back. That needs to be protected at all costs, fam. That needs to be protected. It needs to be a serious finisher, signature to be feared. And along with the Penta driver for the 1-2-3, and Penta has won in his debut match against Chad. Absolutely great match. These two absolutely cooked. And after the match, Penta gave a very heartfelt promo in front of San Jose, in front of his family. His family was there, and you could obviously tell that he wanted to be there for a very long time. He had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. You know, he had to swerve through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of obstacles. But now he's finally here. All that is left is for Phoenix to join him. Dog, AW, release the man, please. Release him. I almost sounded a little bit of a Arabic there, but I didn't not. Please release the man, dog. I'm begging y'all, dog. You guys are just doing yourselves no favor keeping him there. But Penta, man, absolutely phenomenal debut, man. Phenomenal match. Phenomenal promo, does that matter? Welcome to the era of Penta. My goodness gracious, it's going to be a wild ride. And ladies and gentlemen, up next it is Lara Valkyria versus Dakota Kai for the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship. This was an absolutely great match between these two. Had a lot of chemistry, a lot of back and forth, but I'm not going to get into deep with this, because, the results, afterwards kind of bug me, but at the same time, completely understandable as Lara Valkyria won the match, hits the Nightwing for the 1-2-3, and Lara Valkyria is your inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. I must say this, congratulations to Lara, but I really felt like this was just Dakota's moment, man. As much as Lara is obviously the perfect candidate for, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, I just felt like Dakota just needed this win more because he's just been begging for a push since, man. And a lot of people were behind her, but it's completely understandable why Lara had to win. She's had a great 2024, from the Queen of the Ring tournament to having banger matches with Io Sky, and now she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Hopefully, she can have her, she could defend it at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? The Triple H, you gotta book every title to be defended, man. Like, throughout. Because, fam. But, yeah, man, congratulations to Lara Valkyria for winning this match. Hopefully, Dakota Kai can get her moment. Maybe at a PLE. Maybe, a big PLE. Because Dakota absolutely deserves it, man. She's been grinding. She's been bumping and grinding, you know what I'm saying? No, but, once again, congratulations to Lara Valkyria. She is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And up next, people, is the main stomping point of the day. It is the Raw main event on Netflix. It is the street fight, Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it. Screw my carbon footprint. I don't care if it bites me in the ass. I'm not going to do it. I'm still trying to, build something, with my life, towards in the field of wrestling. So I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. But, yeah, man, we're going to talk about this match. First and foremost, I'm not going to trash the match. The match was an absolute banger. I kid you not. It was an absolute banger. It was more than your average street fight. This one was absolutely brutal. Those two absolutely delivered. Yeah, man, what can I say, man? Damian Priest, they're building him up into a big star. You know what I'm saying, though? I'm grateful that Triple H is seeing the star in him, but at what point are you gonna at what point are you gonna realize that building a star and that yet you are ruining another star that has been there way longer than Damian Priest has, and who like oozes a main event, but yet you refuse to see it. So yeah, man, this match happened, and yeah, man, there was tables, chairs, you know the works. Average, you know all the street fight, tropes, not dog tables, candlesticks, chairs, you know the works. I don't know how many times I repeat myself after that, but I apologize. The one spot in the match where they were fighting in the stands, in front of the crowd, then they were on top of the rails, on top of the stands. Then below them were two tables that were set up. So then Damian Priest lifted Finn Balor and delivered the broken arrow on top of the chairs. It looked to have been over. There were paramedics, they were about to stretcher Finn Balor out, but Damian Priest absolutely bitched Finn Balor, and dude, this made Finn Balor look like such a loser, fam. He got Finn Balor inside the ring, and it looked to have been over, but yet Judgment Day interfered, and as we thought that Finn Balor was gonna win, no. Coup de grace delivered onto Damian Priest, 1-2 kick out. So we got Super Priest now. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, and yeah, towards the end of the match, there were two tables that were set up on the outside. Damian Priest was the first person to go through the table as Finn Balor coup de grace him through the table, and then Damian Priest to repay him back with a razor's edge onto the two tables, got him in the ring, and said one of the corniest lines I've ever heard in my life. I am not my brother's keeper, and delivered the final Southern chokeslam for the 1-2-3, and Damian wins the match. What do I have to say about this? Why are we still burying Finn Balor in 2025? These people want to make us, believe that this push is supposed to be, his comeback. How are you going to start off 2025 by making him lose in this feud? An underwhelming feud, that is. It would have been better. But yet, we still have him losing. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is going to be a long year for Finn, man. If not, then I'm not trying to make it seem like, he should probably, sayonara and jet out of there. But it's Triple H, please, dog. Come on, man. Think of Finn, man. He has done so much for you, man. He's been loyal to you. The least you could do is just give this man his flowers, man. The condescendence, please. But without further ado, man, this has been your boy Troy Yeager, man. This show was great. All in all, this show was great. It was better than last week's debut episode. I'm sorry to say, as much as the star power was there last week, this one is better. But without further ado, man, it's been your boy Troy Yeager. Follow us on all socials. Subscribe to this channel. We're on our way to 2K subscribers. It is the year of resurgence. You know what I'm saying, though? For Stomp Wrestling. Without further ado, it's been your boy Troy Yeager signing out. Too sweet? Not sweet, I know.